afternoon, guys. So hey, part 2, no tractor farming. So this is my poop pile. When we bought the place, there was a big pile here, as it was, from the previous owner. And I do not have a, I don't have a tractor, obviously. So that means I don't have a manure spreader, which means I don't have, I don't have any of that stuff. So anyway, the neighbor, actually he has a tractor, so he pushed it into a big pile for me. So it's been sitting here now for 2 years. This is my second summer. So yeah, 2 full years. If you can see, some of it's still kind of grassy at the top. It retains moisture. Look at that. It's like gold. So if you don't have a tractor and you got somebody to push it up, otherwise you're going to have to pile it up. See, here's the recent stuff, and it hasn't broken down at all. This is what first year looks like. And you can see right there, there's some first year stuff. And this is just by wheelbarrows. Now, if I had a tarp, you could easily dump, cover it with a tarp, get it wet, get it going, and you'd be able to make compost much easier. But remember, I live in Michigan. I live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, so I live where we have snow on the ground for like 7 months out of the year. And I cannot not clean a stall for 7 months. So this is what this is. I clean the stalls and I put all that stuff into, little by little, I'm covering up the grass in my orchard that I'm making to supplement it, because that's where he had the cows. So there's good dirt on the top, but it's really rough, unlike where you could tell where the cows walked and it was really muddy, and so there's holes in it, and you got to be careful when you're in there so you don't, twist your ankle. So I'm trying to get that all leveled out, and then once it's leveled and I've moved this, and this is going to take all summer, because I'm still working a paying job on top of farming. So yeah, once this is all taken care of, then I'll be able to pull that. But look at this. Look what I found. I had fed peas to my chickens, feeder peas. And these are not wild peas. These are actually peas. So actually I'm going to leave these and I'm going to eat them later. They're not quite ready. As you can see, they're just starting. But yeah, look at that. And my dill from last year, my garden, the dill. I left some of the dill for the monarchs. The monarchs never came. And I think I have to weed whack that. It's probably taller than me out there. Problem is, when it gets that tall, you get full of ticks. But anyway, my back to my dill. The dill reseeded, so I didn't have to plant any dill this year. I mean, I've got like 50 dill plants, but I'm just leaving them because I can dry it, and then I don't have to worry about not having any. So this is the hay storage. We've got some pallets there. That's the hay in the back. I scraped up all the loose hay from putting them into hay bags. I like to feed them hay bags because there's way less waste for my horses and my goats. But I cleaned that all out and I put it down underneath where I'm planted the no tractor farming. That was where the hay came from, was on the ground. So anyway, there's your poop pile. It's literally black gold right now at this point in time, seeing as how people can't get fertilizer. If you spread that in your garden, I don't like to till, but if you tilled that in with your top part of your garden, you'd have some really nice, and it's going to retain the moisture. It's not going to have, you're not going to have to worry about droughts as much as you would if you don't use that. If you use like chemical fertilizer, it doesn't help you with the organic matter to keep the moisture in the soil. And when we get dry here, we get dry quick because there's a lot of clay, and the ground will literally crack within 4 or 5 days of hot weather. So it's either water, or get that organic back up into your soil. Make it soil, not dirt. Dirt has no microbes. Dirt is just what you have on a place where you always use chemicals and you don't get any organic matter. You use chemicals for it. Soil is alive. It's got microbes, it's got worms, it's got centipedes, it's got bugs, it's got all sorts of stuff. My middle child would say we're gross. Anyway, there you go. Episode 2, no tractor farming. This is what we call black gold.